If you've seen either of my previous videos on 1-2 Cosmetics magnetic lashes, then you probably know that although I think they're a really cool concept, I never really could quite get the hang of putting them on and didn't really find that they were universal such that anybody could wear them. Well, 1-2 Cosmetics has come out with a brand new magnetic lash strip that I think they're trying to combat the two most common problems that most people had, including me. The new product is a full lash magnetic strip that instead of going from halfway into the outside corner of your eye is supposed to be able to go from inside to outside corner. But this time, the strip is supposed to be completely flexible so that it can mold to the shape of anybody's eye. And that was what I found to be the number one problem with the lash strips, is that they were not flexible, and therefore if you had a certain eye shape, it wouldn't mold to your eye. The other thing that they've done is create an applicator that you can use to help apply the lashes. And I think that was my other biggest problem with the first type of 1-2 cosmetic lashes, and probably most people's as well, is that it was hard to apply. And so now they're including an applicator with every single purchase, at least with these full lash strips. So let's go ahead and jump into the video where I'll show you what I bought, and we'll see how I do at applying this new type of magnetic lash strip. So I did make my purchase on the day the lashes came out, and for people that had signed up for their texting program or through their newsletter, they did provide an early access and discount code. Normally the lashes do run $69 for a box, similar to the others, but each box only contains one full set of lashes rather than two like the others. These lashes come in 4 different types: original, enhanced, bold, and extra bold. So I'll go ahead and share what each of the lashes look like. So they did come in the typical box that the first set came in, which is a very nice heavy-duty box. So here is what it looks like on the inside of the box. So you can see, similar to the last time, they've got this nice magnetic box, so the magnetic strips stay in it, and then they have little spaces and compartments so you can keep straight which go where. This is what the original lashes look like. This is what the enhanced lashes look like. This is what the bold lashes look like, and this is what the extra bold lashes look like. So right away, looking at the lashes, it does look like they're a little bit nicer quality than the original set of lashes, which I didn't have any complaints about the quality of the fibers of the lash strips. But these do look just a little bit softer, a little bit nicer. In addition to the lashes, what comes in each box is it does come with this applicator, and it's got magnetic spots on the top and bottom that you can put the lashes in to be able to sandwich it around your eyes. Apparently you still can apply these without the applicator, but they have provided an applicator for those like me who maybe aren't coordinated enough to do the sequence quickly enough without everything falling apart. Then it includes a little card with some information about where you can go to get more instructions. And then it does have another little pamphlet that does have some just written instructions. And then that comes in each of the boxes. And then in my box, I also had a bigger card, which actually came with a different type of applicator, which is just a softer, more flexible piece of plastic. And this actually looks like an applicator that would work better for the original half set of lashes. So I do have one of my sets of those still left. I may try to apply with this later, but it doesn't have enough of the magnetic strips to be able to connect all 3 pieces with these. So for today's video, I think I'm going to apply the enhanced lashes. I think this is what I would wear on a most normal basis. So the way it works is you have the full lash strip for each eye, and then you have 2 mini strips that are supposed to connect the inner corner and the outer corner up to the top lash. So once again, it sandwiches your natural lashes between these sets of lashes. And so this is what it looks like up close. You can see it is much more bendy than the other pair. And since I never got good at applying the lashes by hand, I am going to practice applying with the new applicator that's included. And similar to the other lashes, they do recommend that you don't have any mascara on your eyes where you're going to be applying the magnetic strips. And so I only have mascara on the bottom, nothing on the top. Let's go ahead and give it a try and see how I do. So the first thing that you're supposed to do is hold the applicator kind of parallel to the ground, and you take the top strip and you place that inside up at the top so the lashes are curling up, and make sure that both ends are attached to the magnets. And then I'll do the same with the bottom right, but I'll attach that to the bottom magnet on the applicator and make sure that it's lining up kind of underneath that top lash, and then the same with the bottom left. So I'm initially having a little bit of a problem doing that. Just getting the technique to get it in there. It could be that I'm also trying to do this while filming, so I'm doing this at a different angle than I would probably be doing if I was sitting down at my makeup vanity or something. And once again, I'm filming on a black table, and so, darn it, okay. Let's start this process over. So you remove these, the top and bottom, the same as with the others, where you're supposed to slide them apart from each other. So, okay, got the applicator, applied the top, bottom right, bottom left. There we go. So as I was saying, this does have a similar problem with the pieces being small, and because I have a black table, when the lashes drop, I have a hard time finding them, and because they're magnetized, they have a tendency to move beyond where they fell at. So now that I have them on the lash applicator, I'm just supposed to take this up to my eye, center it right where I want it, and then just squeeze it together. The magnets will automatically snap it closed, and I should be able to just pull the applicator back and have it in place. So let's see how it goes. Okay, well that wasn't quite the placement that I probably want, but that's okay. I know this is going to take a little bit of practice to get good at. I didn't learn to apply regular false eyelashes the first or second time I did it either. And I'll put it in fast motion, and we'll keep track of how many times it takes me to do a good job on the right eye. Well, the second attempt was worse than the first attempt, so let's keep trying. So I've tried this several times, and I'm not getting a good curve against my natural lash line. And I think part of it could be the shape of the applicator. And so when you stick it onto the applicator, it does kind of determine the shape because of where the magnets are. So I think I'm actually going to try applying this by hand to see if I can get it to lay where I want it, and maybe that'll help. So when applying by hand, it's similar to how you applied the half strip magnetic lashes. I will lay this on top of my lash line first, making sure to line up the outer corner with where I want it. I'll take the outside half bottom lash and hold this in place and put that one underneath, and then do the same on the inside. I've really got to stop doing this on a black table and wearing black when I do this. So to be able to do this appropriately, I think I need both of my hands, and so my setup wasn't allowing me to do that because I was having to hold the mirror in one hand. So I just did a makeshift platform to be able to put my mirror on, so now I can use both of my hands. So let's try this again. So I'm setting this on my lash, and I'm gonna hold the one corner where I want it and get the bottom lash and come up underneath. Okay, I've got that applied pretty well. Now I can, okay, maybe not that well, but I'll keep going. So I can take the top inside and try to line that up. It's not really much better than doing it with the lash applicator yet, so I'll keep trying it this way. But one thing I can notice is, although they do call these full lashes, it's still not going all the way from the outside of my lash all the way to the inner corner, which is okay. I mean, it makes it a pretty good way, but I assume the reason they do that is because it's different size for everybody's eye shape, how many lashes they need. And so a lot of people have to take regular false eyelash lash strips and cut them down. And you obviously can't do that when you've got these magnets on the outer and inner corner of each side, because if you cut it down, then you would cut off the magnet. And so they have to probably design them for kind of the least common denominator, or some of the smaller lash sizes that they think they might have buying the lashes. I do think it's probably enough though that, you know, I won't miss not having lashes just a little bit more on the inside. Well, that's a little better, but I'm still not there yet. Well, I'm going to call that good enough for now. I'm going to jump over to the left side, see if I have an easier time doing that side versus the right side. Once again, though, I don't think I'm going to try the lash applicator just because I don't think it's giving me the shape that I need. I'm not 100% happy with how this is applied, but I'm just ready to move on to the other eye. All right, now I have the left eyelash applied as well. Another little trick that I learned when applying was that if you get it on the outside, then do it on the inside, and you don't like one of the placements, you don't have to take the lashes completely off. You can leave one side done and just redo the other side, and vice versa, and just kind of keep working it that way until you get good placement. So I actually think the left eyelash looks a little bit better than the right eyelash, so I might go back and play with that, but I'll go ahead and show you what the lashes look like. So this is by no means a perfect placement, but you know, I've been working at this for probably 20 minutes now. All right, I've played around with them just a little bit more, and so I think this is how I'm going to leave the lashes for the day. And I'm going to go ahead and wear them and see how they do, but I'll go ahead and give you my first impressions of working with the full strip of magnetic lashes. So although I think they worked really hard to improve a couple of the flaws that a lot of people found with the half strip of magnetic lashes, I still don't know that this is going to be a universal product that works for everybody. I do think that it's got some improvement over the last, so it'll probably work for more people. And I do think that the style of the lashes and the quality of the lashes looks a little bit better. So I think that this will make a lot of people happy. Now though, the regular price is $70 for just one set of lashes. So the price has definitely gone up. And I understand why, because you're essentially getting the same number of lash fibers as in the previous box, but because they were only half lash strips, you were able to get 2 pairs out of it, where now you're only able to get 1 pair. So I do see that as a little bit of a limiting factor. However, as with the last time, I'm going to keep persevering and playing with these lashes and see if I can't get better at them. I'll probably also try one of the other sets. I haven't decided if I want to try the original or the bold. So look for another video from me in a few weeks where I go ahead and provide my full review on what I think about the new 1-2 Cosmetics Full Lash Magnetic Lash Strips. If you found this video helpful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you like my videos, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. Until next time, bye!